Alright, today, I'm going to make a simple Alfredo sauce. Couple little different things, I guess, than normal. You're gonna want to get, well, if you've got your pastas already made or something, it's just, or maybe rice you want to put the sauce on. I'm gonna start the water for the pasta right away. Alright. If you didn't know, when cooking pasta, you definitely want to bring your water to a pretty strong boil, and a pretty big pot. Right, now for me, I cut my spaghetti in half, so that's going to be my pot there. Crank this up right now. Alright, seeing how this is in right now, I should actually move it over to this side. We'll move it to the back side here, the water, so I can cook in front here. The water started. You're going to want to get yourself a cutting board, good sized pan. Just grab that now. So grab a good sized pan. It's got a good enough edge. Grab yourself a cutting board. Alright. Let's just see here. Okay, we're good here. Get yourself a cutting board. Grab yourself grab yourself some bacon. I keep mine in the freezer. Alright, let me just unwrap it here. Okay, I keep mine in the freezer, and what I do is I just cut from it. Grab a knife here. Now, I just cut from the bacon usually. How much I'm going to eat, because usually I just eat about, I don't know if you can see right there, I usually eat about that much bacon, which is about the width of my thumb, but the whole thing of bacon wise. So what I'm going to do here is just cut off about that much. That's how I do it. Alright, put that back in the freezer. Okay, wrap the bacon here, throw that out. Alright. Now, here, what I do is I cut in really thin strips across. Alright. Alright, so I get down. I know you want some bacon, you smell it. Yeah. Alright. Now you can start your pan. I usually put a little water in. Grab yourself grab a little water. I just put enough to cover the bottom of the pan myself. And you can just start laying in your bacon. Alright, one more little slip here. Alright, so you can see how I cut across the grain. I guess I can show you here and freeze it so it's about that thick, you know. Alright, here we go. Now grab yourself a regular fork. Alright. There. Alright, pop that around. Now, a lot of people will have grease left over when they do cook bacon for Sunday morning. I keep mine in the fridge. You need a little spoon. Little spoon. Okay, so yeah, I just keep mine. It's pretty clean. I don't keep any debris in it or anything. It just kind of looks like margarine. Anyways, I'm gonna take about I don't know. I should show you. It's just a scraping there of about maybe a tablespoon. I'm gonna put that in with it here. Just put the bottom of the spoon in here. It'll clean right off real quick in a second. All right. Right. Now it starts to melt. You'll start to see your bacon. Now you might need to cut. The bacon I get isn't the nicest thin sliced bacon. That's why I like to use it for this. I can cut it across the grain. But here and there are still a few pieces that are still thick. So just go ahead and thin up any piece you need to. As you can see, I'm talking about something like that. It's not very thick, but it's just wide. So, all right. Ooh, smells nice. Love bacon. All right. All right. Now, you're gonna want to get yourself about half a pound of onion. Grab a little thing to clean them up here. Alright. Alright. These are really small cooking onions. They don't have a big skin on them. There we go. Nice. Some onions you gotta peel the other skin down, and these are pretty nice. Let's take the other one off of this, it looks like. Very nice. Okay. Okay, now for this sauce, you can do it all different ways you want. I usually just you can just go like that and just keep a very thin slice on them. Last one. Okay, you can hear the oil starting to crackle a little bit in the pan. Alright, switch it around here real quick. I just do that so the bacon cooks a little more even. I can probably just take this and slide that in here for now. Alright. Beautiful, beautiful smell now. The onion here. Now I'm not putting a lot of water. It's just to keep the bacon from frying to get ever crispy. I want to keep the bacon. I cooked it first right away, but as soon as it was pretty much ready. So. It's almost boiling over here. Alright, now you're going to want about a quarter pound of mushrooms. Alright, well, if you ever get these little containers like this of mushrooms, they're usually close to half a pound, so you're just going to want half of one of those. Alright, just going to slice those off. Now what I'm going to do here is I'm going to cut my mushrooms down to 3 times, and then I'm going to go across grain them. So what happens is you get these nice little slices of mushroom here. So again, I'm going to go in the middle, take him off. Alright. Alright. Oh. There. A little more water over here. You can hear it crackling a little. You don't want to get no color in the pan or anything like that. You can, to a degree, if you want. There's an ingredient I'm going to add to give the sauce an orangey look, and not a white look. So you can let the bacon brown a little if you do choose. There's nothing wrong there. But you just don't want to get a dark brown in there or anything, or that doesn't make the sauce, gross or anything. You're just gonna throw the visual niceness of the sauce off. Alright. A lot of people will wash mushrooms. I don't personally wash mushrooms. If you've ever seen them picked and how they're done, it's not like they're exactly in a disgusting anything like that, if you ask me. So, I'd eat one right out of the forest. So, that's it. Put that in too. Right. A little more water. Keep the water around here. Alright, so we got the onion. Piece there. Right. Now, so I guess that was probably less than 1/8 of a pound of bacon. Way less than that, people would eat usually more. It's close to probably just 2 slices of bacon in here. But then I have that little bit of extra bacon grease that's going to give it more flavor. Alright, try to bring a little close up here. Maybe I can. So you can see I got a little bit of juice down in here, but you can see it's not like overwhelming. You can add more bacon if you like it more bacony. Go ahead, if you double the bacon, you may not want to add the oil. A lot of people will make an Alfredo sauce and use bacon. That's the fat they're trying to get so that everything stays nicely while you're cooking it. It's kind of sort of required there. Alright. So, I got my boil as a raging boil, so I'm going to grab I'm going to be cooking, some people can use pasta here or something like that, different kinds of pasta I should say. Personally, I'm a sucker for spaghettini. I just enjoy it more, and I cook myself more than I always need, and I just keep it in the fridge after the extras. I don't put it with the sauce, just keep it on the side, and then I'll just run hot water through the pasta and reheat the sauce that I'll have extra, and that's about it. So anyways, what I do is you're going to want another fork around. Alright, you're going to grab a fork. I cut my spaghettini in half and then throw it in like that, and you're going to want to mix it right away. Now I do 7 minutes on my timer. There. Just make sure you get everything separated when you're doing your pasta. It usually doesn't boil as efficiently right away, so you gotta kind of maybe wait a few, just keep stirring it until you see the bubbles start again, to a nice whisk again. Alright, that's about it. Now I will not put the lid back on here tight or it'll just overboard. Alright, so I'll just put that fork back here. Alright. There. Barely no juice left there. It's almost all gone from the onion and everything and the water that I added. It's pretty much all gone. Now I'm going to put the pasta away. I'm going to get some peas. You're going to want about a quarter cup of peas here. Alright. Pick yourself about a quarter cup of peas. Alright. This boiling already. Right. So she's got a real high boil. Alright. Turn her down just a bit here. Alright. Get my peas stirred around in here. Add a drop more water, not much, just don't want nothing sticking. I'm going to get some seasonings out here. Alright, you're going to want your teaspoon and your tablespoons here, a little cloth, do some wiping if required. I don't think I need this anymore. Alright, so I'm going to put in paprika right away. Alright, you're going to put paprika in here right away. And it depends on your strength, I guess, or whatever, but personally, I'm going to want 2 teaspoons of it. Alright, I take mine out of the little plastic bags they come in, and I put them in these. Alright. Alright. Now you're going to want with your teaspoon, you're still going to want 2 teaspoons of salt. One, 2. Put 1 pepper. Oops, and here needs a little water again. Okay. We'll put a pepper. Right. Now you're going to want garlic powder. You can put, if you like a lot of it, put more. I'm going to be putting a tablespoon. Put less if you don't. Put in a tablespoon of this. And a tablespoon of parsley so I don't have my bad breath. Alright. Alright. Now, if you want, put in some chili powder if you do want it. It tastes absolutely fine. If you've had Hamburger Helper, this is essentially a sauce of Hamburger Helper, just, with a little, like putting some ingredients in your Hamburger Helper sauce so it's not just bland. Anyways, I'm trying to get everything to get red a little bit, or get the shade of reddish orange everywhere now from the paprika. I really like chili powder in it. You can put a tablespoon or 2. I'm not going to put any in this tonight. Alright, a little more. So, like I said, we're just trying to keep things really wet in here. Not like it's cooking in a juice or anything, or in a soup. I guess I can show you again here the color we've gotten to here now. Alright, so it's, you know, as you can see, it's orangey. Okay, just gonna add another drop of the water. Now I'm gonna grab the soya sauce I made a mess with last time. Let's hope we don't make a mess again. But okay, we need about a teaspoon. I'm not gonna put it in with the teaspoon, I'm just gonna put it straight in. But yeah, you just want about a teaspoon. If you've got a little bottle, go ahead. This is going to get everything a nicer, like a, no, I'm not going to use the word brown, but it's going to, you know, darker brick red, if you will. Alright. It'd be more red if you added more paprika, or if you added more chili powder, if you added chili powder. Alright, so now, I'm going to just add a drop more water here. Get things now I'm not going to put it like say in a soup, but I'm going to add a little water there so it has a little bit in here for a second. Stir my pasta a little bit more second here. Alright. Okay, now you can dump your water. I'm going to put mine in the plant here. Okay, grab your milk. Okay, grab your milk. See with the timing here of putting a little extra water here. Okay, the pasta is essentially done. I'm going to just take one out real quick. Just usually needs another 30 seconds, but if I'd rather have it under not cooked quite than overcooked. Yeah, okay, just a few more seconds on that. That's literally going to give me time to put. You want about a cup. You're looking for about a cup of milk. Now I'm going to put a little less than a cup here right now, and I'm just going to pour about half of that in. Okay. Now you're looking for a tablespoon of flour, and you're going to put that in the little bit of milk that you still have left. All right. Oh, do that. All right. Now I think we got the garlic, the parsley, we got the paprika, salt, pepper, soy sauce, and I'm not putting in the chili powder, so we don't need the measuring items anymore. But I will use one just to mix real quick here. Alright. Oh, that's smelling good. Okay, now while that just sits a little second here, I'm going to take the pasta out real quick. Strainer in the sink. Alright, give it a nice little, make sure nothing's on the bottom at all. Alright. Okay. Nice. I rinse mine with cold water, not very long, but just so it essentially stops cooking it. Brings it down to a warm temperature. Once you see, as soon as you see the steam stop, you're pretty much good. I usually just take mine back, put it back on the stove so it can drain a little. Put that fork over here. Now I don't know if you can see the sauce here, but it's starting. It's an orangey color, I guess, if you want to call it. Okay, so we're going to pour in the rest of this here. There. Now, if you wanted, you take your measuring cup here. Just going to move that around in here. Okay. If you want to stir this and not just let it sit there, or it'll just kind of turn into a blob in the middle. Just get her mixed around. Now, usually I would say, sorry, hang on. You can use your measuring cup. Usually I say use your measuring cup, but I'm not going to. But you're looking for about a half a cup of shredded cheese. Okay, so that is about You know, and this is frozen, so it won't fluff down. But you're looking, you know, for about a half a cup, not packed hard, but just fluffed. Okay. There you go. Now, don't mix this just all crazy. Just what I do is I just kind of push it under all the sauce itself, and I try not to let everything combine. All right. Now you want a little bit more milk in here, just a bit, and that's just so you can clean out the flour real good. There you go. Pour that in here. That was about a total of a cup. All right. You'll see all the cheese just doesn't seem to be there anymore. It just kind of just dissolves unless you put it all together, and then it'll just kind of see the cheese in there. All right. So let that cook just for a bit. We're going to drop that down to medium. All right. Now you can see the sauce. I should grab a little spoon. Put the milk away. Right here. Mix it again. Now, as the sauce cools a little, it'll also get thicker. So don't forget that. So don't go for a very thick sauce while it bubbles in here, because that means that it's going to be too thick in on your plate. So anyways, okay, I'm pretty much done now. See if I can bring this close to the view here. Okay, so you can kind of see, so it is a runnier sauce right now. Okay, so it's not like it's all you know, a cheese string or anything like that. It's cream. It's literally like very, very super thick creamy though. Like thicker than what you would normally get cream. Alright. Alright. So going to do is just lick the spoon and give it a taste. Put the spoon in the I think I added a little too much soya sauce for my liking. Most people would probably think that's spot on, but I probably put 2 teaspoons of soya sauce in there. Might have been a little too much. It's what I would have put on my plate, and then I would have added a little salt myself, just in case, you know, because I never like to go over. But with you know, no salt on the pasta or anything, this will be actually just perfect. But just make sure you know that when you're adding this to pasta, that you know this isn't going to be the same taste. It's gonna take the flavor away from this when you put it to the pasta. So like I say, this is if you put 2 teaspoons of soy sauce, you'll probably make it perfect for yourself if you're a regular person that likes regular salt. But I make a recipe so people can add a little more rather than not have too much and can't take away. Get myself a plate here. Alright. Get a plate. We're gonna get a, oh, what did I just say I needed? Oh, a big spoon. We can use him. Alright. Okay, now spaghetti. Flip it a little just so I don't get the top that's a little colder, just nice and lukewarm in the middle. Alright, there we go. Got a little plate of pasta there. Alright, now I'll put on my sauce here. Don't forget to grab some of the vegetables with the sauce. That's one reason I don't dice my vegetables and I slice everything long, is so that it goes with my spaghettini a little better, especially when I'm twisting things up. Alright, well, I don't know how much sauce you like. I like a lot of sauce on mine. I just add a little more over here. Alright. A couple there. Alright. So anyway, you can still see I have you know, this is easily more than serves, well, more I guess than 4 people. But this is it, and give it a little moment of truth here. The reason I only cut it in half too is because it's still able to be picked up with no problem. Alright. Oh, thumbs up. Actually, that's exactly like I would have, this perfect amount of soy sauce, I would say. I might have added actually just enough, because usually I don't taste the sauce while it's cooking. I just do it at the end because I can always add a little salt. But this is actually doesn't even need no salt. It's perfect right as it is right now. Though I know a lot of people would still add salt to this. I might add a little bit of pepper. But, oh, that's good. This will be a double helping tonight of this. Alright, well, I hope you liked a simple Alfredo sauce. It wasn't too difficult for you. You got plenty of leftovers. Put that in the fridge, separate than your pasta. I put them in different margarine container style things. They're reusable. And then you just throw a little water in the pan if you're going to reheat this up, just to get your sauce doesn't go too thick when you go to reheat it back up. And then just add your pasta to it, or sauce to your pasta when it's warm, the pasta. Anyways, that's pretty much it with a simple Alfredo sauce. Again, if you just don't add the paprika or the chili powder, which I didn't put, but it'll stay a milky color, nice, you know, cream color. So, hope this was simple for you. All right, thanks.